Let's be honest. When a woman is falling deeply, she rarely announces it with big confessions or dramatic moves. She hides it in restraint, in self-control. In the quiet way, she observes you when she thinks you're not looking. If you've ever sensed a strange pull from a woman, like she feels close without crossing boundaries, there's a reason. Women don't fall outwardly, they fall internally. And that inner shift changes everything. When she starts liking you more than expected, her nervous system treats you as both comfort and risk. Comfort, because she feels understood with you. Risk, because losing you would sting. That tension reshapes her behavior. She becomes attentive, but not needy. She recalls small details you barely remember sharing. She subtly adjusts her tone, timing, and body language to align with yours. That's not random, it's subconscious attunement, and it happens when her feelings are growing quickly. She'll find reasons to stay connected without labeling it as a need. She sends you little things that match your mood. She checks in casually under the guise of curiosity, not concern. She wants insight into your inner world, but wants to feel like she earned it. A woman who is falling hard doesn't chase attention. She learns how to maintain it. You'll also notice a powerful emotional restraint. She wants to open up fully, but doesn't do it all at once. Instead, she shares in small pieces of personal story here, a soft admission there. She's watching your reactions to see if it's safe to go deeper. If you listen calmly without trying to fix everything, her bond quietly Look at how she responds to your absence. Not with drama, but with subtle shifts. She may grow quieter or more reflective. That isn't indifference, it's her regulating feelings she didn't plan on having. A woman who doesn't care moves on. A woman who cares pulls inward to regain her emotional balance. There's also a gentler side she shows only to you. Her voice softens, her movements slow down, her guard drops just enough. That softness isn't weakness, it's trust. She's revealing parts of herself she normally hides from the rest of the world. She may also start mirroring your values, not copying your hobbies, but aligning with your principles, how you treat others, what you stand for, what you walk away from. When she's falling, she doesn't just want you. She wants alignment with who she believes you are. That's emotional gravity. And once it begins, it's hard to stop. Her feelings grow fastest when she feels calm around you, not thrilled or angry. That comes sickness, consistency. And when she connects you with a sense of peace, she keeps falling, not just once but repeatedly. Attraction turns into an emotional process she can't easily reverse. As her feelings deepen, self-control becomes her strategy. Not control over you, but over herself. She senses the shift early and often slows down instead of leaning in. This confuses a lot of men. You might expect obvious pursuit, but a woman who is falling hard becomes cautious. She knows her emotions are powerful and doesn't want them driving everything. You'll see it in how she pauses before replying. She chooses her words carefully because she knows vulnerability can't be taken back. That space isn't distance, it's protection. She's trying to stay composed while her heart gets louder. Notice how she responds to your approval, not your attention, your respect. Compliment her character and she remembers it. Gently challenge her and she reflects, instead of reacting. Your opinion begins shaping how she sees herself. You might feel some emotional inconsistency at times, warmth one day, reserve the next. That's not manipulation, it's an internal push and pull between wanting closeness and needing self-protection. She's searching for balance without losing her dignity. She may become quietly generous with her emotions, supporting your ideas, defending you, encouraging you. Women often invest emotionally long before they ever speak it. By the time she admits her feelings, they've usually been there for a while. Her jealousy shows up differently too, not confrontational, but curious. She asks subtle questions and listens closely. She's gathering clarity without exposing her own vulnerability. When she finally lets you see her flaws without masking them with humor, that's trust. She's showing you parts of herself she fears might make her less desirable. That only happens with real emotional investment. She may also start imagining you in her future, quietly. Not daydreams, but practical thoughts about how you'd fit into her life. That's attachment forming. Her restraint isn't confusion, it's depth. She knows how much this could cost her emotionally. As that attachment grows, you start influencing her mood. Your presence steadies her. Your absence leaves a gap she won't admit. She becomes observant, noticing your energy, your tone, your patterns. Not to analyze you, but to understand you. Understanding creates safety. She chooses connection over being right. She stops performing and starts being real. Her laughter is natural, her expressions less filtered. She wants acceptance, not just attraction. Strength without dominance affects her deeply. Boundaries, steady leadership, composure under pressure, these things anchor her emotions. Passion draws her in. Stability keeps her there. Her touch may change too, becoming more intentional, less playful. It becomes a form of reassurance instead of just flirtation. She protects your reputation subtly and speaks well of you to others. That's emotional loyalty forming early. Internally, she wants reassurance but doesn't want to ask for it. She hopes you step forward on your own. That's vulnerability wrapped in patience. She's not asking herself if she likes you anymore. She's asking if she can trust you emotionally. When she feels safe, her restraint finally starts to fade. Her feelings surface. The fear of loss enters quietly and makes her more intentional. She becomes sensitive to emotional shifts and adjusts gently. That's attunement, not anxiety. Instead of demanding certainty, she tolerates ambiguity to protect the connection. Her affection becomes indirect but meaningful. She'll tell you how you make her feel grounded rather than just how attractive you are. She tests your consistency, not perfection, reliability. She values steadiness on ordinary days. She sets boundaries thoughtfully because she wants something lasting. She opens up gradually about her dreams and fears, watching to see if you handle them with care. She supports your growth, even if it creates space between you. She doesn't want to be your whole world, just a part of a meaningful one. She isn't trying to secure you, she's trying to trust herself. When her fear quiets down, her warmth becomes consistent, and the walls come down naturally. When a woman falls deeply, you begin appearing in her thoughts during small moments. She's not obsessed. She's emotionally tuned in. She adjusts plans to keep harmony and communicates carefully to show she cares without losing herself. She resonates with your emotions, shares her vulnerabilities in steps, and seeks closeness instinctively. Her mind replays conversations, not out of obsession, but as a form of internal processing. That's the difference between liking and falling. Women fall in layers. By the time she even hints at her feelings, she's already attached. What you see is only a surface ripple of a much deeper storm. In the final stage, her restraint softens because trust has replaced fear. Her attention becomes effortless. She remembers details, senses your moods, and adjusts out of genuine care. Her vulnerability expands, and she starts sharing her deeper fears and dreams. She begins integrating you into her world quietly. Her touch becomes natural and grounding. She watches your consistency because, at this point, stability matters more than excitement. When she falls this deeply, she reorganizes her entire emotional world around you. By the time she shows it openly, she's already committed internally. So, here's something to think about. If her emotional gravity grows with your consistency, and her trust multiplies with your patience, how much space could you hold in her world if you truly recognized it? Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, let us know, and don't forget to subscribe for more.